Station.
Another chance for you to get yourself $1,000 around 6:30, right before the Corey Roddick Experience here on MMS. Cavaliers are off tonight. They will hit the court in Memphis tomorrow night to play the Grizzlies at 8 o'clock. Monday, we will be doing a sum of show because it's Martin Luther King Day.
What are you going to do with your day off?
But it's a short show because the Cavs are playing at 5 o'clock. So the pregame starts at 4:30. So if you're listening here on Monday, 2.5-hour show, a sum of show here, and then we'll return live on Tuesday. But so Tuesday I'm going to be doubling up, by the way, on Bill's tubing team because we're going to do Team Bill next week for the Polar Blast, and then Mary's team, Snow Babies, is going to be week 3. If you want to get on Poundcake's team, the Slalomites, I don't know if he's going to use that or not, but he shares that team with Barry White, which is the Boston Mills Brandywine mascot, and you can register to get on Poundcake's team at alancoxshow.com. But it's coming up again. We do this. This is now in its 10th year. Love doing the Polar Blast. And it sells out every year. We get people on our team, but then people buy tickets and come out and hang. And those discount tickets, while we have them, are $10.07. We've got the link at the show site for you for that. Just use Polar Blast as your keyword at alancoxshow.com. The winning team gets prizes from Bud Light, Charles Scott Salon and Spa, Monster Energy, and more. DJ Cairo is going to spin. He's kind of become the fifth Beatle of this whole enterprise. And also thank you to Statement Limousine because they get us there and back because we want to party and we don't want to drive. So, yeah, all that is at alancoxshow.com.
The limo ride is always a thing every year. We get real lit in there.
It is, isn't it? Yeah.
It's fun, yeah.
Every time.
Because one of us is drinking out of victory and the other three are drinking out of defeat. And you won't be drinking at all.
No, I was so hungover last year. I remember that.
Who had the banana flask?
That was my girl.
His girl.
The girl he's with now.
Yeah.
Banana flask girl, she's
She's
coming?
been around for a
She's
year.
coming, yeah. It was 100 bananas because it's full of 99 bananas, and then the flask was a banana.
It was the 100th banana. Yeah.
Banana flask.
100 bananas.
Drink, banana flask.
I'm telling you, there's always some stuff. I'm going to be sober. I'm going to be like in a great state of mind going down this hill. Nope. As soon as I get on the bus, I'm like, whatever, I'm losing. I just drank.
I'm losing.
I drink already.
Fun.
Yeah, it's a good time.
What a mess.
They always go to the wrong place first, though.
Yeah, every time. Always have to turn around in the middle of the street.
Yeah, I was.
Oh, we thought we were at Boston Mills. Boston Mills, Brandywine.
Ring, 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 banana phone. Ring, 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 banana phone. I've got this feeling so appealing for us to get together and sing, sing.
I get it. Appealing, right?
Ah.
Yeah, I get it.
Ring, 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 banana phone.
Who was that, Rafi? Who did that?
That sounded like the Chipmunks.
Well, that's the
who did
sped
it.
up one, but I feel like Banana Phone came after me.
Yeah, I don't know who did that.
What is that?
don't care
Like
what
a
they're
yawn.
right.
Weird yawn.
Poundcake, did you hear me mention that name for your team that somebody texted in as a suggestion?
Swallomites.
The Slalomites.
Not swallow.
Not Swallomites.
Oh, no, what was it?
The Slalomites.
What's that mean? Slalomites?
Do you know what a slalom is?
No. What is it?
Well, it's normally skiing. It's not tubing, but because it's a snow event. Slalom is kind of when they go back and forth between the poles down the hill. And since you go back and forth between poles a lot, I guess maybe that's their thinking. I don't know.
Yeah.
I
Well,
can't speak for them, but Slalomites I thought was very clever.
Yeah,
You're not required, obviously, to adopt
I
that,
think it's just hard for me to say. Slalomites.
but the more you say it,
Swallomites.
Yeah, you'll get used to it.
he wants to say Swallomites, and that's just going to gross me out.
Yeah.
Slalomites is clever. Swallomites is nothing.
Slalomites. Barry White and the Slalomites.
Mary's team needs to be enunciated Snow Babies.
Snow baby.
There you go. Alan, you were talking about soaking last segment. When my wife gets too drunk and passes out, I soak her to completion. The challenge is not to wake her.
There's a word for that.
How would you soak to complete? If you're not moving, you're not moving, as I understand the definition of
You're not conscious, as I
the
understand.
Provo float.
That's okay. Soaking, yeah. I gotta try that. Too black for that.
Too black for that.
You're too black to soak? At least you've got a name for your autobiography.
Too black to soak, nature of the knock. We've got a bunch of them.
Bunch of them.
It'll be volume. Volume 1, Volume 2.
Someone else suggested the Snowmos. Yeah, but that doesn't that doesn't
not
describe
everybody
the team.
Yeah.
Can we start referring to Boston Mills brandy wine as Snowmofio?
Snowmofio.
I like it.
Alan, I've got a real Sophie's Choice on my hands. I want to get on one of your teams, but I want each of you to lose.
Oh, no.
Boy, that is tough.
Now what?
Sophie's Choice is usually more of a binary situation, but yeah, I see where they're coming from. Well, I'll tell you what, since you want all of us to lose, I do appreciate your participation, but I certainly can't advise you in any substantive way.
I want to win.
I want to win.
You don't.
We all
I
want to
do.
win.
You don't.
I've
Yes.
only won once in a decade.
I've never won.
You,
You haven't raced.
you're a
I
cherry.
raced last year.
But you had no. There's nothing on the line. It
Try
didn't
doing
matter.
it 8 years before you win. Then get back to me. On my own
I win
goddamn
a lot,
show.
and I still want to win.
Yeah.
More this year than ever.
More than acrylic nails?
Yeah.
Well, that was me. He's got the bowl cut. I would
No,
want to
I'm
win
saying
too.
he wants to win more than he
Yeah.
wanted to win last year.
Yes, I want to win more this year than I wanted to win last year.
I understand.
It's gonna be so bad.
I keep going back and forth between if I want to do 80s get up fully for 2 weeks or one day 80s get up
And
with a
puke.
puke.
Oh yeah, well that's a legitimate concern.
Yeah.
That's a legitimate decision to be made.
That's how badly I hate throwing up. Is that I would rather spend an hour and a half getting ready every day than vomit.
Understood, but it's up to you.
Because I'm like, man, if I just throw up, because I know I'm going to throw up. That's all there is to it. If I just do it and get it over with, I'm like, God,
We gotta watch the whole thing.
I know I really, really hate it.
Let me ask you this: Does your desire to not do that, when you do? When was the last time you puked?
New Year's Day, New Year's Eve night, I had the stomach flu.
Okay. Is it
Just
something
2
that
weeks ago.
is it something that you're able to kind of compartmentalize and just get it over with, or does it fill you with terror? Do you tense up? Does it make it worse
It's-
because of how much you hate it?
I put it off until the very, very last moment. I will hold it in and try to just power through it and not do it. But then it gets
So
to
you're
a
like-
point.
you're like releasing
it's like in my stomach. It's in my throat.
You're like
before I'm
releasing a steam pipe before.
kind of.
Okay.
But then I know it's gonna be.
You're making it worse.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
How?
Because
You're building
holding
up that
it in-
pressure.
You're building up your pressure. You're holding it in your throat rather than just getting it out.
And you're also building the anticipation, which you don't. You're just
Yeah.
delaying
For
the inevitable.
whatever reason, I could try to convince myself that I'm stronger than that. That I don't need to throw up. That I can just push through it and it won't. Whatever it
Have
is.
you ever
won't be-
successfully suppressed it?
No, not that I can think of.
Well, then you've proven the opposite
Yeah.
repeatedly.
It doesn't make
Like,
you,
I knew-
when your body's trying to vomit.
Yeah.
It's because it needs to vomit.
I've never gotten it like to the point of like it coming up and me swallowing. It's never gotten like that. But I'll have like you know when you're gonna throw up.
Yeah.
Like at New Year's Eve night at probably 2 a.m. I knew I was gonna puke. I could feel it in my whole body. I was like, I'm gonna throw up tonight. I really don't want to. And I fought it and fought it and fought it until my body woke me up out of sleep at almost 5 in the morning and was like, "We're doing this now."
Oh, you didn't like curl up under the toilet bowl and prepare for
Oh,
war.
I tried. I took NyQuil and tried to sleep through it.
NyQuil. So then you puked blue.
I did. Well, it was a whole mess of it, but I
Oh.
was like, I'm just going to sleep through it. I'll feel better when I wake up in the morning. And then my body was like, get up.
Maybe this would be some good aversion therapy for you. See, it's so ironic to me because you were such a drunk for so
But
long.
I never threw up.
That's what I'm saying. It's amazing
Which
to
is
me.
why my hangovers were always so bad. I'd be hungover for 2 days because I'd drink 15 Tito's and sodas and just keep it in.
But as a diminutive girl, how could that? I'm fascinated by that phenomenon there, that you were drinking all the time, getting blackout drunk, didn't puke.
Nope.
I mean, anyone else in your situation would be like a veteran vomiter. And
And it was like
I never would do it.
It was a move. It's a move that I use to keep from being too hungover.
Oh, that's why I couldn't. I would be drunk until noon the next day, and then my hangover would set in at like 3 p.m. the following day, and I'd be hungover for 2 days after actually drinking.
You think subconsciously you're just trying to maximize your dollar?
Maybe.
Get the most out of it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, come on! It starts so quiet. Now it's in my hair. Look at my headphones.
Yeah, your headphones. It's
Fix it.
That's a harbinger of things to come, I think.
I can't.
I can't. You're the one with the rat's nest. There's nothing
Okay,
we can
first
do
of all, it's
about
not
it.
a rat's nest. Second of all, you're about to have a bowl cut, so I don't want to hear it.
What if we just
Yeah, well, mine's a punishment, not just how
what
my
if
hair
we,
is.
My
have
hair's not like a rat's nest.
a bunch of just have you eat a bunch of dairy and then see what happens?
No,
Happens.
no,
That'll be more poop,
All right.
right?
don't.
Huh? You're getting paranoid,
Because
dude.
your finger's on the trigger.
I have a million things I'm doing over here.
I hate you so much.
Don't assume. Hey, Alan. That's your name.
Hello.
Great name. What's up, Alan?
Hey, I had to do a little bit of explaining to Poundcake, but his team name has to be the Gerbil Tubers.
No, it doesn't.
No?
No.
No.
That's why he had to do explaining because I was
Gerbil tube. Yeah,
I didn't know
it's-
what it meant.
Well, I know what he's getting at, but yeah, that kind of predates Poundcake.
Yeah. And also, it is the right move to use the gerbil, not a hamster, because hamsters don't have a tail.
Well, I can't believe he doesn't know what that is.
Well, he's 27 years old. I mean,
I don't know what
that
that
goes
is
back to
either.
like the Richard Gere urban legend. That's like the mid 80s. I mean, when everybody was trying to say Richard Gere was gay and he's putting gerbils in his ass.
What
And there
was
was
that?
that fake story about the guy that lit the match and it blew out of his, whole thing. And
Was it Lemmy
Yeah,
Winks
lots
on
of
South
urban
Park?
legend stuff.
thank you, Alan. What was it? What?
Lemmy Winks?
Lemmy Winks. I don't know.
There was like a gerbil on an episode of South Park that was trying to get through Mr. Garrison's intestines.
Oh, I don't know.
Like Magic School Bus style?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was Lemmy Winks.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, see? So
I
how did I not know
remember
about that? Sorry to bother you while you're texting.
Who?
Poundcake.
Oh, is he texting?
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
Who are you texting?
No, I was. I was looking up what it meant.
Oh.
No, I just imagined you'd usually use your computer for that. Okay. No
Well,
problem.
no, I wanted to
That's
face
fine.
you.
That's fine. That's fine. Again, I thought you were texting. You're not. You're fine.
No, it's cool. It's fine.
By the way, on the subject of, and thank you to the people, by the way, I was talking about this earlier, that I thought that you could somehow just ship booze to people. I've had a lot of people hit me up and go, hey, here's a service I use, check these guys out. So thank you. Hopefully one of those will work out. Because I've got some friends in Maryland, I want to send them a congratulatory gift. And I thought you could just, here's a bottle of whiskey, or here's some bubbly. Natty Light is giving free beer to anyone who turns 21 this year. I would have thought you would have waited until 2021
What
for
kind
this
of beer are they going to
promotion.
give them?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right. Well, because now they got that hard seltzer,
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff, right?
Love it.
I've seen those commercials. They're going to give a free case of Natty Light to anybody who turns 21 in 2020.
That's how bad Daddy's doing?
I don't know. I've never had it.
What?
But I know that it's shorthand for like bad beer. Is that what it is? Or
It's
cheap
super
beer?
Just
cheap.
cheap
That's
beer.
it.
Yeah, okay.
A 30 pack of it. It was also one of the only ones that came in a 30 pack. It was like $14.
So
or
if
something
you
like that.
so when you turn 21, you buy a case, you send them like the code, and they reimburse you for it.
yeah.
But I've never had it. I mean,
It tastes like light. If you poured half Bud Light and half water,
so it's just cheap beer.
it's cheap beer.
Yeah, okay.
That's all it is.
People used to love PBR when I was in
Dude,
college.
I never ever saw people drinking PBR
See, that's the
until like
cheapest as
the
it comes.
last 10 years. I swear, not even the last 5 years.
It
I
was
feel like
right before when I moved back home in 06. Those 3 years that I was home before I came to Cleveland, every hipster bar in my
that's
neighborhood.
what I'm saying.
and
I've
you'd
just seen it.
It was almost comical how you would walk in and everyone would be drinking PBR.
Why is that?
Because they're $3 tall boys.
we
yeah.
would always.
But they were always that way. I don't know why they,
Right.
they like
Any-
flipped a switch and.
Any house party I ever went to was always Natty Light. And then Bud Light, like Natty Light and Bud Light was all I saw really. And then when I feel like it was PBR in the last couple years at like dive bars around here. I don't know. We never drank that.
Alan, why is Bill's team not the Polar Finger Blasts? I think somebody threw that out last year, right?
Yeah, I think
It's just a.
What's your
a
team?
little too on the nose. William Scott Squires. human beings that ride snow tubes.
Tubing down a hill.
That ride. Mike is our bureau chief in Salt Lake City, one of them, and he said we always called soaking pickling.
Ew, wow.
You like pickles?
Yes.
Not like that.
Who doesn't love pickles? It's, you know, do you get it, Mary? Because a pickle looks like a wiener.
I get it.
Do you get it?
Some of you
Soak it in
swinging
brine.
gherkins out
Oh,
there.
man.
Swinging gherkins.
Gherkins. Come on.
Swinging gherkins are playing at the Accor next weekend.
That's right.
What's the gherkin line from Dry Love?
I can see my twerkins working from the feeling of your gherkin. That's right. That's Erica's line. Bitch. You want Dry Love?
Always.
You want to hear Dry Love?
Always.
We haven't played it in a long time. It's pretty funny. And every time I play it, it's years old, but every time I play it, there are
Go,
people who have
"Oh,
never
yeah,
heard it before.
yeah."
They go, oh my God, that's hilarious.
If you want to watch the
Miles.
video, it's on our YouTube channel.
But
Just
that's
search,
a great line.
Search Dry Love.
I can feel my twerkins working from the feeling of your gherkin. Yeah. It's just a song we did years ago about dry humping.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You've heard
I
this.
feel like I've heard this one time.
Okay. I mean, one's never enough. Yeah.
Wanna take you to new places. Sorry if I cut you with my braces. Wanna get it on till the break of dawn as long as we
Beans
keep
is a
our
great line,
pants
too.
on. Don't wanna turn you into a teen mom. But we can bump and grind with our jeans on. Let's keep it clean, keep it PG-13. Wow, your zipper's kinda pinching my beans. Can you feel my lust?
I was
lust
Teen Bill in
against
this.
your butt. Can you feel my lust?
You only had
lust
beans then.
against your butt. Dry love.
Lust
is
against your
all I
butt.
need.
Oh, it's auto-tuned? I love
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Anymore when it starts to bleed.
Whoa, what? I think you're doing it wrong. If you're getting rug burns all over your dong, I'm a professional when it comes to dry humping. So if you want to get your dry hump on to the let me kick a little something, let me kick a little something, huh? Get rid of the jeans with the rivets, then dig into your belly, give your lady friend divots. Stains show up too easy on the khakis. Pros go with the all black trackies. Roll up in the club with a bottle of bub, too dark for you to see my chub. Rub it up on a girl and then I get to thrusting till my pants look like I spilled a wet Russian. Dry love is all I need to creep up on some skanks in the VIP.
You call that creeping? Huh, that ain't creeping. You best get to peeping on my dry hump game, bitch. When everybody's sleeping, that's when Fat E gets to creeping on the friends of my boyfriend Ian till my butt cheeks get to leaking. I can tell my twerking's working by the feel of your gherkin. When I see a sleeping hottie, I just gotta dry hump his body. I got a fupa, like King Koopa. Can you feel my fupa against your poopa? Dry love is all I need. Gotta get my dry free. Take that, take that, take that. Take that, take that, take that. Dry love is all I need.
Is King Koopa a Mario character?
Yeah, he's the turtle, the big evil turtle.
I thought that was Bowser.
Wait, no, King Koopa.
He's not a wrestler.
Bowser's
No,
is like
he's
nickname.
definitely in Mario. He's the
okay.
blonde guy in the actual movie.
Mario Kart. What movie?
The Mario movie.
You've seen a Mario movie?
You haven't?
With Dennis Hopper in it? Yeah.
You've
no,
never
you mean
seen that?
with John Luck? Was it Mario Brothers?
Yes, Mario Brothers.
No,
Yeah.
I have not
It's
seen
like
that.
a classic 90s movie.
A classic
Holds up.
piece of crap 90s
Oh, I'm
movie?
sure it was
No, it's
terrible.
terrible.
I haven't seen it in a very long time, but
Oh,
I remember
okay.
King Koopa was a blonde dude.
Yeah,
It was-
Bowser's like his nickname, but he's
Oh, okay.
King Koopa.
It was Bob Hoskins, the late Bob Hoskins, right?
Well, that's who played Mario.
Mario, yeah.
But Dennis
Mario.
Hopper was King Koopa.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. It's a... What's my butt cheeks get to
Leaking, yeah.
Leaking, yeah.
Well, there's a lot of leaking and beans and, whatever.
Yeah.
White Russians.
White Russians, yeah.
Okay, you want to get the last word in, send me a text, 35192.